Good afternoon, everyone. This is Robin Carter with Robin's Creations. Now, I'm having to do this video over because apparently my microphone was on mute. So I usually open the box first time me seeing it. This is going to be the second, but I will go over everything like I did before in the video. Well, my name is Robin Carter. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Flower Mound, Texas, and today I'm here to share the unboxing of the January 2023 paper pumpkin kit called Key to My Heart. So, if I had never opened it before, you would have seen there is some fresh freesia tissue. So, here is mine. And I think that's real cute. I've seen people use this on cards, or you could save it and use it in gift wrapping of your own. So what comes in this kit is, this is all usually together with the instructions on the bottom of the cardboard. But we have a cute stamp set. Let me get something behind it. I didn't go over this before, so good thing I get to redo it. It says, "You hold the key to my heart. Love is the key. I love you," a little keyhole. "To my Valentine, hearts, a lock," and here's the key, and a little flourish stamp, which is cute to use on any occasion of cards. Okay, and like I say, always test your stamp set. Here is my test. I just used some Sahara sand. This is the back of your label that your kit is shipped in. So what I do is just take off the flimsy part. I leave it on the harder part, ink all of this up, and stamp it. And I've only once had some where the words didn't come out right and because it didn't get etched as much. But you'll want to do this as soon as possible because Stampin' Up! Will only guarantee replacing these for 90 days. And supply, runs out, so I can see why they do that. In the kit was also a fresh freesia ink spot. Now, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber of mine, I will send you a little envelope you can store your stamp sets in, and there will also be a 1-inch square of whatever color it is that month. It'll be back here. This is mine, so it's not. And you can just slip them in there like that. Now, for your photopolymer stamps, Paper Pumpkin and regular, you want to store them out of light. So a lot of times I get another piece of scrap white paper and stick it behind here. I also store them in a fridge bin by date and year, and that way I also put all my stamp sets in Evernote, and I use the free version. So there is a upgraded version, but the free has still worked for me. And so what I put there is that this is a Paper Pumpkin stamp set. It's photopolymer. So these are some key tags that I'm giving you that I make, like Valentine. I'd probably put a flourish for this, hearts, love, or anything that sentiments that would be on the stamp set. That way I can go and search by sentiments when I'm making a card, and it'll pull up all those stamp sets that I have that have that. So that's the way I organize my stamp collection. So we'll get back to the unboxing. So it looks like some Calypso Coral, or let me look at the coordinating colors again. So here is your instruction booklet. On the back is the kit components and the coordinating colors, which are Calypso Coral, which I think this is, Fresh Freesia, of course, Mango Melody, and Petal Pink. So that'll be nice to have. This month, there is also some add-on boxes that hold little treats or something if you wanted to give those for Valentine's. And I will have a host code in my description box in this video for January. And I'm actually going to keep this one open through the subscription period for the next month, which is the Sunshine and Smiles Paper Pumpkin Kit. And I will show more coordinating products and some pre-order stuff that I have in anticipation of this kit. So I will do that at the end of the video. Let's quickly go over the components. So there are 9 envelopes, and I looked before, and yes, it goes all the way down to the bottom, It's not on that side. That side is just white, but this goes all the way down. So if you wanted to make alternates with the envelopes, you have 9 envelopes, some big dimensionals, and this is mini glue dots. Now the big dimensionals I usually cut in half. I find that half is enough, and I spread them all over. The glue dots I like, for one, it really helps if you have the, take your pick tool, and it has a putty end, which I generally leave off so I don't squeeze it. And so you can lift these dots up easily with this. And what I like is if I take off an embellishment and don't get all the glue or want to replace it, these come in really handy for that. Okay, you have a sheet of labels, and I've already punched one out here. And I saw someone else do this, and I probably will too. Those colors just aren't my thing, those two together. So I will probably cut off that Mango Melody piece and make it just a flag or a banner. And so then you have different shapes of that. So there's one sheet of that. You have some nice fresh freesia layering pieces. There are 3 of those, and they're a cattywampus rectangular. That's the best word I can come up for it. Okay, and then you have the locks and the keys, and these are gold embossed. I don't know if that shows the keyhole there. And then we have some vellum. Now I've already punched these out because, like I said, this is redoing my video because my first one, the sound was muted. So you get a circle, a banner, and this banner looks like the one in the Stylish Shapes. This one right here. It's very close. Anyway. So if you wanted something similar, you could use it with these. I don't know. These were on back order a while back. I don't know if they're in yet. But they are a great set to have. If your go-to first dies, if you're like, well, which ones do I get if I'm just getting started? I would say either this or the layering circles, because circles are the hardest thing to do by hand. You could do a rectangle. So there's that. And I didn't mention, so I'm late to the unboxing of this kit because I was out of town. Of course, my kit came 2 days after I left town. I was helping my mom. She had back surgery and she's doing well. So I am back and just unboxing my kit today. So, and while I was there, side note, I did take some dies, and my sister has a die cut machine, so I borrowed hers, and I just made me a whole bunch of labels. That was pretty good use of my time while I was up there. So I used all kinds of dies. So I had 2 medicine, these are just empty medicine bottles they had. I stored them in there so they wouldn't get damaged on my way back. And then I also did these. So those are from the Stylish Shapes dies, the All That dies. These I like. And then I just put some out of the other kits that had one label, like the potted succulents, the geraniums, and I can't think of that one. The potted succulent. Did I say that? Okay, that's what those are. Side note there on the unboxing. So you have 3 petal pink card bases, and these will be pretty for, I'm going to say I'm going to probably do alternates with my kits because I don't give out Valentines. I have one daughter who's 20 years old, and we're just not into the Valentine card sharing, so we celebrate other ways. So this is real pretty. It has gold embossing, and then the petal pink side. Paper pumpkin card bases are always white on the inside. And then there's some fresh freesia ones. This is cute because it has a distressed like look. It's kind of, and it has gold embossing and then pretty fresh freesia there. Then you have this card base, and it has a keyhole punch that comes out of it. Now, if you didn't want to use the locks, and I had an idea that I might do is use other dies to cut around that so it's not a keyhole. I think this Stylish Shapes fits. Maybe not. Maybe one of the layering circles is bigger, or your rectangles, or something else if you weren't going to use it to put like the lock shape in. But that is a very pretty card base front. It's hard to see. Is my light too bright? It's got some white swirls and then of course the petal pink backing. All right, so that is what is in this month's kit. And now, as promised, I'm going to get to some coordinating things with the February kit, the Sunshine and Smiles. So we've seen previews of what it looks like. At least it shows a little frog and some flowers. And so for the first time ever, Stampin' Up! Is offering coordinating dies that will go with this kit. So I'm really hoping the frog is a stamp, and I guess it is, because why would we need the die if it's not a stamp? But we don't know yet what the stamp set looks like. And the subscription period for this ends February 10th. So if this kit, it looks very cute. As I said, this ending period is February 10th to subscribe for this kit. And also this time is celebration time. So what I recommend to those who really like paper pumpkin kits is to go ahead and get the 6-month prepaid subscription. And that's just $120 something US. And then you can add just a few coordinating products or cardstock or something else to get up to $150. And at $150, you not only get hostess rewards of 10%, but you also, at this time, can pick out celebration items of your choosing. And so all this is online if you do not have a catalog. So what this means is there's stuff that is $50. Let me get to a page. So see, this one's free with 50. This is free with 50. So if you chose $50 items, you could choose 3 things at $150. Or there are some things that are $100 items, like this stamp set. I think that's a nice one, this Beautifully Happy. So that's a nice stamp set with flowers and sentiments. So you could choose a $100 item and a $50 item, whatever mix you want to come up with $150 of free stuff. I'm going to show you a quick preview of this paper. So it is a huge pack. You may say, why is this one 100? Well, it's 48 sheets of cardstock. And let's compare that to, this is a $50. So it's 12 sheets of paper. So it's a huge pack of paper with 4 sheets of each design. And I'm not going to take your time going through each sheet of this, because you can go online, go to Sales and Specials and Celebration. And then when you find this paper on the left-hand side, there'll be a little thumbnail of each side of this paper that you can look at. Okay, so that's my tip of if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. It's a great time to get a prepaid subscription. Back to the dies. So look, there's this, that's the frog. And this is going to be the flowers. And I just put a little strip of magnet on there to hold mine together. All right, like that. And then if you look on page, and oh, this is the mini catalog from Stampin' Up! That's January through April of 2023. And you go on page 50 and 51. So this is what they say. This whole suite coordinates with the next month's kit. There's stamp sets, dies, an embossing folder, these little daisies, and the paper, designer series paper, and this is specialty paper. So I have pre-purchased that, and I wanted to let you see each side of that. I've got something in mind. Now specialty paper seems to always come in the wrap like that. So I get it out of the way. And so here we'll start going through this paper because it's kind of neat. So this, what's specialty about it is a lot of things have an embossed look and are shiny. So in this one, I don't know if it's going to show, the clouds have an embossing on it, makes them shiny, and the pretty daisy flowers. The opposite side is like a mango melody check. That's pretty. And then look at these cute little animals. And so they also are shiny, have like an embossed look, a clear embossed look. Their suits in the rain. So if you wanted more animals, you could cut those out. And the opposite side is a pretty flirty flamingo stripe. So that would be nice. Here's some rain. And again, this side has the shiny look. This is not showing very well. And then on the opposite side is pretty flirty flamingo and mango watercolor wash with splatter or something like that. That's very pretty. And then we have more animals. Look at this little pig. He is cute. And so again, the rain and the umbrellas are have the shiny look. The clouds do not on this one, but the animals and their umbrellas do. And the opposite side is, oh gosh, flirty flamingo and mango melody, I believe. Side raindrops. I think my favorite side is this side. This one is like a sky with rain coming down, maybe hitting glass, like looking out a window, and it also has some gray clouds. Okay, and the opposite side of that is pretty distressed, flirty flamingo with flowers. Oh, and look at this sheet. So this is real cute. Look at these umbrellas. Some of all colors, and they are shiny as well. And so those I bet I'll be cutting out to use in the kit. Oh, but this side is pretty. The pretty yellow daisies. So you have two. That probably gives you enough umbrellas. And if you want to use the daisy side. So that is this specialty designer series paper. That's a part of the suite. Again, you don't have to get the whole suite. You could just get the paper, embossing folder, or whatnot if you wanted to take your kit further next month. My paper's sliding all over. Okay, so I bought one more. I did get the embossing folder, but I put it away. I didn't get it out for this video, but it just looks like raindrops. Okay, these little doodads are called Loose Daisy Embellishments, and I thought these looked so cute. And they are. Look how tiny they are on my finger. And then there's all different colors. There's some white ones. There's different sizes. And so I got these to go with the kit because I bet they'll be nice little embellishments to put on the card. So that is a preview of some stuff I bought for this next kit. And again, if you would like to subscribe, I will also have a link how to start your paper pumpkin subscription using me as your demonstrator. Not only will you get the stamp set sleeve, which I put away in my box, but if I make any alternates, I usually create a PDF of how I make the alternates, and that's for my in-person classes. And then I do a video online on this channel showing how I made those. So again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by hitting the subscribe button below. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you made it till the end of this video to see the previews. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and please like and share this video with other people who you know that love paper crafting. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I also appreciate kind and comments in the below and like reading those. So until my next video, thanks for joining me and have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.